Walk into your kitchen right now and look at the box you used to heat up last night's pizza. If you're like most people, you probably assume it was invented by a brilliant culinary scientist. Someone in a pristine white lab coat, meticulously studying the thermal properties of cheese and bread to optimize your leftovers. It wasn't. That box on your counter, it is a weapon of war. We like to think human progress is driven by pure, intentional genius. We picture Einstein, Newton, people having glorious eureka moments in a lab, but that's a lie we tell ourselves to feel better. The truth? Humanity is clumsy, lazy, and incredibly lucky. Almost everything in your house exists because someone made a mistake, got lazy, or forgot to do their laundry. We don't innovate through genius. We innovate by accident. And the most dangerous accident in human history is sitting right next to your fridge. Let's go back to 1945, World War II. The Allies are desperately trying to win the war. And to do that, they need to see enemy planes before they drop bombs. Enter the Magnetron, a massive, high-powered vacuum tube that shoots out invisible electromagnetic waves, radar. It was top secret, highly dangerous military technology. It was literally designed to bounce radiation off Nazi bombers across the ocean. Working on this death ray was a guy named Percy Spencer. Percy was a self-taught engineer working for the defense contractor Raytheon, a literal high school dropout who became a radar genius. And one day, Percy is standing in the lab, testing an active magnetron. He isn't thinking about cooking, he's thinking about winning a global conflict. But suddenly, he feels something weird happening, specifically in his pocket. He reaches in and pulls out a gooey, warm, sticky mess. It was a peanut cluster bar. It had completely melted. Now think about that for a second. If you are standing next to a military radiation beam and your pocket suddenly turns into a lava lamp, the logical response is to run for your life. You call a doctor, you check your DNA, you write your will. Percy didn't do that. Percy looked at his ruined pants and thought, can I make a snack with this? He grabs some unpopped popcorn kernels. He holds them near the active radiation beam. Pop, pop, pop. They explode all over the lab. He tries an egg. The egg rapidly heats up from the inside out and literally explodes in his colleague's face. He has just weaponized breakfast. Raytheon realizes they have a gold mine. Forget the Nazis. We can heat up soup. In 1947, they built the first commercial microwave. It was called the Radarange. It was 6 feet tall. It weighed 750 pounds. It had to be physically hooked up to your house's plumbing just to cool down the nuclear-grade hardware inside. And it cost $5,000. It looked less like a kitchen appliance and more like a time machine that would vaporize your cat. The public was absolutely terrified of it. And they should be. It was literal military radar sitting in their dining room. But over the next few decades, engineers did what they always do. They made it smaller, they made it cheaper, they slapped a spinning glass plate inside, added a button that says popcorn, and stopped telling people it was military technology. And then there's us. Look at what we do with this today. We took a device originally engineered to identify incoming bombers across the Atlantic Ocean, and we use it to aggressively boil the edges of a frozen burrito while leaving the dead center ice cold. We took the absolute pinnacle of Allied military intelligence and put it in college dorm rooms so 19-year-olds can make Easy Mac at 3 a.m. We don't respect it. We get annoyed when it takes more than 45 seconds to reheat a cup of coffee. We hit the stop button at 1 second just so we don't have to hear the beep. We are surrounded by miracles we don't understand. Your kitchen isn't a testament to careful, intentional culinary design. It's a museum of happy accidents. You aren't a master chef. You are just the lucky beneficiary of a 1940s engineer who stood a little too close to the radiation and forgot to empty his pockets. Next time you press +30 seconds, remember that. Subscribe for more crazy history fun facts